Good morning once again. It is Monday morning, the second day of March 2026. This is African Union Television live on all our social media handles, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all social media handles. My name is Kwasi Amankwa. As you come to this very morning, Mujib Ronaldo, Honorable Assembly member for Wangara line, aspiring to be a big man, aspiring to be a big man in the near future, which we all also praying ahead of aspirations. Mujib, welcome. My father.
It's also many.
No, what is it?
Many kakra,
and then later on, find it. I come home, you know.
The day I mean, you know, that information in the
Sure.
in the super. Whether in Jumano a dose, 7 pennies, so what do what food does one, meaning in about the medium dose,
Yeah.
The community. And I was like, I wonder, lecture in
the story 10,
the product, I would a barber board, you know,
the man,
but a cracker, Raja home, Raja to
you are servant, so
the servant, yes. Well, Yadiko to a man saying, Yaduma, my Kulana, first mom, if you are a opportunity, a first room, my first room, that's what we are out. And the year. Is that the year who are the better or muscle, no more, the man which I saw soon more. Wow, the Gusu.
Wow,
So also a children, the third, especially on Mondays, from lessons I was a believer. You say we in the layer, I was to think also about to say, what's because I have some guy that may young man also a batch, no, into see. They call your house with them. Ajibras Waba, the best man. Wow, also. Nobody could have known who himself, Luke, master for some of
oh, wow.
And some of them will feel inspired. Later, they also see me or hear me speak on radio. And so then they listen to me.
I'm almost now.
Captain
is also. I don't quite camera chief. But if you are any other private Asia, Asia, a producer to almost have been 15 and now can you so it's
I say the backbone of every industry, any institution. And we are more and more behind the scene. Mukaka near boom, every margin of Munyasa, and Kabum Ejuma else.
So,
but the unfortunate part is that many at times we are not noticed or recognized. Because yeah, it's not but how many Emma yet not pay the television so. I'm a USF and
when you go to even the factories, industries near there. But behind us,
they are the engine of the growth of this company or institution. We need to rank until the kind of people
yeah.
They know the bomb Abasopa, Agenkwa, any producer,
and
UK, a whole farmer, a Hubrasia. Me abotire mo eduma empire mo no no did say African Union Television about one of the best television, no doubt about that, in West African sub-region, no doubt about Africa and to the world platform.
Very well. Interest to say president because Tanzania you never come
that's okay. Usually after program, it posted a status. More for practice. The TV station, I don't go one cry.
Wow.
Every time is and then we say, social media or studio be and then cry studio by and oh it chima haya Bono is regional capital oh yeah you come oh tumi kwanta you say the chima ya ko ya nimu kai ati progress of the
Nigeria Accra you know
let's build our own.
We should build our own.
We are no fair sponsors. Omo te chimai Bono is afana nyina sabi omo pe te chimai nkan ko te chimai impuntu the African Union Television we diaba se embe boa te chimai man Bono is ebeko Ghana afana nyina wa wo bibi adwene sabi sika ahunye bibi a obetumi dia beta yachi ama the studio atima konkan atre agene pintia etu yourself awa to bra when you share bebre ya me bi mu din komo mi say enche now for areba abeboa yen because
we are to serve we are that is the purpose
exactly
for establishing this.
It takes a visionary person obi a odwene ehwe kan e ba be the television station e fan som ya yiku don fan som ya mai there be no say bi omo a hu yes tapia to the sense of area and more mabiom they look into other enterprises meanwhile this one is a very good venture, very good promoter of origin, very good promoter of Ghana, and then to say among us the driving force of the nation is politicians because the president is a politician. Where they are president, a politician, ministers are politicians, MPs are politicians. And also the Kuta Ghana suffer. You dread you in the could be a politician, but we cannot be a politician. Can't go anti say Australia it will promote politics. It promote Ghana. Nkanko mpuntu sukuu any bibia also you know hujim in our what do you call it in our own little capabilities also try to help improve African Union Television.
Very well, thank you very much, Honorable Ronaldo. Now, what far plan so no you be cause for a plan any other. So, you be cause yes. No, but honorable, I know urban roads, even though it's highway road that the position and yes. Now you're trying and Saturday me far. And we say it's some part to be cost.
Need the plus, ma'am. Ebi anka mo anka. Ebi anka ma bi nko. Ebi aye dey atu ohihye mu anka ewa chiri.
Exactly.
Mo be hu dey we no say abege ahiasem. There was say wetu anamo.
And as I have said who say cost. Yeah, anapa me be gina me say
cost. Cost nti ni ya ka ho. Ebi ti ba bi a ono no obetra ba bi aka but from them na bom into but we national television if we are president in office or monitor if we are media handlers on the monitor so you must three minister be community original Ghana man that yes African Union Television my bon sembisu the way anka e chire be next year na the ending of this year but some of them behudu akoya hiasem or say you two and more when you need is every idea
so honorable Mujib wo na Ali Muhammad so obi be bahabia ya kasa kwan wasema say ensese me be si ansan and Saturday me tell me one am so wow ejuma ekoso a class to engineers in Unia. They be fire.
Yes. And the government of the day.
Very well.
Excellency John Dramani Professor Nana Jenepoku Ajima. And the every ministers of states. Momo Bob Omampani Echebam. Honorable Kwame Abuja governs.
Okay.
Minister for Roads and Highways.
Highways, yeah.
Governor. No, because na sure no. You say, about me na say, we are mama Obapa, lawyer Elizabeth Ifuswajare, the chairman of Member of Parliament, and the minister. I mean, we can say, I'm business. You say, Obaba, we say, and then Jumedia air caution, the wire was a nice kakra. You say, enter Obaba.
I heard that she did.
Yes, but let the be so. I say, there were friends saying, did you hear some? A door so. And the Yama may ever be more AD, no more coba, and Salamosa. Yeah. One of the industries and the ministries are for sure.
Yes.
You have to be focused,
very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
I say education, energy,
finance.
We hear mistake a crap or man the job. And we are saying that media cost. You say, Mamma, he means business. And I was saying, the district chief executive for Miami Senior, Omoka, impending for almost political communication. Honorable Commander Adam Johnson, the DC of Teachman North, and a communication officer of Teachman North. The Munina Eka, the political life, Munina kind of what is shaping political communication and politics in general. We are Mekobia, I salute.
Maybe not in politics. One come more typical. Oh, and I say behind the scene.
So by nature, I'm very humble, reserved, and in terms of political, I'm very quite persuasive strategist in politics. So, like Honorable Haruna Idrisi,
is that your mentor?
Yes.
I believe you can
answer.
Talk about Anabra.
But, Robert, I was a cup politics, like Kamupa. I was an Ubu so be in life. Many people will have to play role in your life, modeling, shaping you, guiding, pushing you. It was my honorable Adam, about boss Baluka, Nimia, original boss, airborne ranger, honorable Mustafa, soldier.
Yes.
My about deputy communication, BAPS. Well, they come in, I'm about one of our lawyers, former election director of the South. Lawyer Hamid bin Laden Zakaria, very brainy, very intelligent man. They were bin Laden and Selim. And we look at them, we told the same line, better Benjamin Diachom. And the other my kind of people, they have contributed and still contributing to shaping my political life and my life in general. And the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, somebody who inspired me into politics, even though I didn't know him at the beginning, but when I started politics, I monitor political show. And you're one politician, and I'm monitoring political discussions, news file, Good Morning Ghana. Or more enemy politics, his line of communication, addressing issues, how he will act to question when it is being posed to him, anyhow to counter arguments, the opponent issue, TV set. Degree. Now sometimes he can maybe act and later come out. The composure, very fantastic.
Are you aspiring for any position?
Inshallah. As a politics, we build ourselves. Politics, from step 1 to step 2. I'm saying some NDC party. Since I think, let's see, 2012, and made by a limelight in Kakra, but then we went to see Musa. And I started as an agent. 2012, that time, Kurana, Namu Tamale. let me say me call Bagabaga College. Let me serve me serve after completing care in 2010. Now when I serve the Tamale Central. I was a pooling agent in Tamale Sabonjida constituency, Sabonjida electoral area. Sabonjida. I'm a pooling agent in 2012, in 2016. Until 2016, after 2016, and I made a transfer. You know, I took transfer and came back to the Chima in 2015. In 2016, no, yeah, that I had come back to Chima. So 2012, 2010, 2015, I was in Tamale. In 2012, I voted in Tamale with a transfer call. I'm a pooling agent. In 2016, and I'm a Bahasi. In 2020, I was a World Coalition agent in Wangra line. Not pooling agent means that I shall ask. And then in 2024, I say a World Coalition agent in my letter area, Wangra line. And we did marvelous job. But in serving the party like specific portfolio, I became branch executive member. We have nine executives, chairman, secretary. Then we have 2 executives, Omoka core executives. I started as an executive member among the 2 executives. Then I think in the following, I think in 2 years' time, I became branch communication member at Atomic Route Wangra line. Me serving one also. Majuma Swami, the opinion be echo chairman, and I'm a secretary at the same branch. So from 2018 to date, we were branch secretary of Upper Atomic Route Wangra line. And apart from that, you know, my secretary in various capacities in various departments within the party, including other enterprises.
Ronaldo, we're going to have time to discuss. Oh, but as I love the conversation with the portfolios and what's from
until me the areas I recommend and you need to me politics so at the law school. Tertiary education institution network of NDC. You cool Akuyasia Farina, and you're deputy secretary from 2023 to 2025. I mean, school. Deputy secretary. They say 2024 elections, they change into zones. Let me was zone 7. Wangra line, Hausa line, Sabo Zungu, you will not see Nakabuma. Let me make that whole a zone or zonal secretary. Election directorate. They say you're privileged to work as acting secretary for election directorate. First half election. And the line secretarial portfolio, no. But they are continuing to enormous experience. But some part of the constituency executive committee, there are many times I have friend I'm a boy in the department of secretary, you are able secretary, you are not friend, papa, honorable Ufusu. Oh, I'm a constituency secretary, former board, yes, secretary. Good. Now, my year junior and my year junior abuano, or family send back, I'm not buano. Also, China movie, I friend it. They say, what not to know? Because when himself, because number very, wow, fantastic man. I say, you are swatching cleaner check. Bonnet of I say, you are swatching a check. When you are swat, I'm a boom watcher. It's a boom, the person will be boom. In this time, no, I'm saying, people have called on me. Branches, and then far. I don't know, I don't know, oh, now you're trying, baby, and we are at them. One also, it's when you're power. This year, constituency elections, our conference, member as deputy constituency secretary for the Tumai South Conference.
For which you were.
Thank you.
For which you were. Honorable, before the sooner,
yes.
Yes, sir, indiscipline because we're teacher by profession.
Yes.
Teacher for so the one I'm guiding. Yeah. So the akwa school I say teacher no akwa no ne papa no anane mama no. Now let us look at the indiscipline. Briefly, 5 minutes. The course will rule a course will a day. And then I understand I am said corporal punishment and you feel one another because some of us were so much discipline one way. Yeah. As a professional teacher. But mother as incoming lawyer too. And so we are maybe one was I say human rights human rights. I said to maybe the one as a prayer bar. Let me a mom dear. But we don't need a attire on a lighter note. There was MJ. The car was Mafra. The coach and guide Mafra, teacher school Mafra. I did here. Here, Piara, and they be on the castle. Amazing children, and I hear instant discipline among people. Yes. We have 3 branches. As you are say, Kabuma, get me, a shipping color, the more or montity. Okay. 1 from home, the parents or guardians. Charity begins at home. Exactly. 2. The teacher, then 3, the government. And also other school, official school. So. But, sir, make us we trace it back to Kanayoko primary schools and teachers. Okay, there were maybe not if you are fellow and Mr. Galahad. Yoko school. Oh, that was a very giant man, a very disciplined man. You never had. No, you are not about it. One guy like you are not about it. Time I know you school, now I'm saying, education office. Those days in the mid 1990s, yes, late 90s, I know you school. Sometimes not only me, only a buffer, no, them, she's quite hard, and then swim, she's quite hard, and then jump. Which is quite at the end of the year, like a no-go area for peoples. Because sometimes when it's like I have over the team, Wednesdays in particular, Thursdays and Fridays, it's not okay. I mean, them jump for 2 sections quite there. Or so more, or do you go school direct? Wow. That time is when I go for a Detroit. Chiwa beside school, come go Haria, because Jaco, because I'm young, SD. Maybe have a school in the presence of school, we have a assembly. Teachers in your piaba. No one wa kawaminism. And you find or who are by a worker. Now we punish you in the presence of them. And to now it deterred children from just many forms of indiscipline. Yeah. But young people, you know, we say they have a man. Also in 2017. And former MPP about Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration. No more the corporate abolition or ban on what corporate punishment is. The abofra untimi fa aba emo abofra untimi entwena so. If better say corporate punishment no then say they aba na eba na say say you dey aba. Okay, betia akwala. Oh, me idea eboyi. Because as Muslims, makranta. We man yem cramifate ma kon makranta pa yemi abana. Me friend we say barazu. Tabi we na friend you see them pie kwatisade ababi ewe. Bi we the show kuma MBS. Me so trader the 2 dawa. Ba kunu 2 na ewe. Let me to the country. Well, and the first name of this school and Colano, not discipline, no. So not total discipline, but to a maximum level, no discipline school. But in the dream campaign, so we in 2017, people are buying a year, corporate punishment, you know. And I'm more be a year, say, a more about, or yeah, they will shoot.
If you know that's what the boy bad, this is a headmaster who are lodge, so but boy about 2 and 3. If you know where you're chum into work above. My friends about me as a professional teacher. No, so be say school kola, we share them far by class. Because for some time, I remember about class. I'm about class. Let me find person for boy kola. We know that kola be here bad. When you say me dia grona me ye, think Kwasi ama master bebe.
Oh, say honorable. Oh, Anna, lawyer Suleiman Abema.
Yes.
Very nice. That
the teacher,
good.
SS social studies.
Good. But there, the Michigan crown, a term of the also, we are but no crown, yeah, will be amateur on a play African Union television. But no crown say every Saturday now. We are come. They take advantage.
Yes, American. Yes. What we say about 4 hours, and you moon. Also, one thing, you know, a way politics, but one thing now, not me as a person and some other Ghanaians are. No, if previous MP, I don't say. I did be a man, you know, but you say, Sabi, dealing with everywhere. On my head, we say, teachers follow, Sabi, mutually extra. I did be a baby, I will not be blame a teacher. The teacher will need to miss a baby. A Dominican PTA, no PTO, parent teacher association. I said, parents, if you say teacher association. That means parents, and count a teacher, no only to me like a say in that particular association. If you, but I'm afraid the rules say, I didn't mean you to more about it also. Yeah, I'm found. The kind of sad issue is in the area some time past that. Yeah. Over one station, you swim your children swim. You swim and about to be a semi field and always swimming pool. About for no, the name of a fan or a player. Only you kuma what Jeff you know man. You for a poor wire in the field. The beer in a one man called Gary, which is car. And the most unfortunate thing is school going hours. Now school my friend is school in Tadi, Abana, Yauro, Jerusalem, man in Bima. Well, let me say, I don't know, which one I'm on coin. After Colano, I feel the food a patch. Comes the way, I did one thing. One besides, who knew man of us, what I said, or more at that particular what is on school. Now they enter a woman who are school to swear there. Now, not minimum of us, and Abba. No one to know to Pama was among school. So, about weekends and the area. Empty. The Akakos say the banning of corporal punishment, outright and I'm a high level of indiscipline about school. Now, before 8 to school, several days go about young, about Bassanetia. What was at that class? Empty Mofra abuse was drugs, substance abuse. Personal situation, use of a flat cry who were Ubula to make them. Mayor Moaba about 30 million group B, division group, from Rascal group, there are 7 on them new on them marijuana, Indian hemp, weed, cigarettes. Until about once I was 31st annual. Like who is there on a different level, or different level, teaching. Assembly where you can be on fact. The best idea and more some kind of bad morals. So we pay you know which other. Morale is a good morale. Yes. Now we have bad morale. Bad morals. There come morality. If there's a morality toss are good and bad. But you have a good morals, how to instill good morals in our children or peoples. But because of lack of discipline in schools, because of taboo area to force, say you need to be more about that, you need to be or yeah, on the or yeah, when you say hwinsi teacher ni ntumi mmome wow nti abafra no tumi kofa suban bi ukakura otwe apasoɔ that's not him sir say abafra tumi ko de apasoɔ that they aba odi tuo pistol abafra da hye no
ba kan cramp associate na ko boarding house or school let me demonstration and the betters I mean to me you to certain level say we are only
the unu chiri no ba to sa e wo no to the extent where you a tool and equipment that you need to be cool nipa we you teacher so no ni ho so ho ye ka say saa deɛ na you free the previous abayi free I was said the current government when you say honorable minister for education or your listening minister I mean no
Tamaskan no Tamasco ni
na Vasco so
Vasco
the A level
yes
no
na Vascan
wow
but we have them pa but this is trying to no see was master but some more about wow you run out
because test that those days you know sad the video need demonstration but who is obi eto no sakwa wo yan kumpo so na akoba otiechire no so yes first no we teacher bi Mr. Naba so ko lawyer I salute him obaye not I think that
yes
one of their leaders yes Nagrat sorry Nagrat any teacher of course Mr. Naba very disciplined they one are very disciplined you can't misbehave in the place or the presence of Mr. Naba
they were senior master no plan
Joy Sirifi your time Joy Sirifi
oh
one other man into me in because I and then Mr. Buama was also Christian religious CRS also very disciplined Mr. Buama to me Mr. Akomie Sechi history teacher Mr. Samuel Asari relate yeah time
Canton
Mr. Canton one year time Mr. Joy Sirifi
okay
director Mr. Sirifi yes hairy man we call hair suit then we come up
na background obebe
you couldn't misbehave
Mr. Sirifi
Mr. Sule so on far back but when you give me that
yes
you calm down to me the sheer teachers too much and one teacher the bomb he is late Mr. Samuel Asari no Kwasi I think he was once upon a time ambassador one of this country during PNDC era
oh wow
Samuel Asari not trouble when back I said the foundation even started from him
wow
for me SS now science was my best subject English wasn't my best subject so now it wasn't best the Samuel Asari literature you put yourself in the shoes as if you are part of the story unfolding
and especially through government
yes Mr. Government and Mr. Bigofori
okay
and then later Mr. Sirifi came in form 2 second then to form 3 but Bigofori even Mr. Bigofori started government in form 1 but Mr. Asari lecture literature like things fall apart the marriage of Ananswa who kind of story for Kunku Amalinze the cat Ubirika now you say you were part of Umofia family you see these fantastic teachers they are miss and they are born well it's a sorry say Omwaba but the other one or the Ababa class but rare occasion Ababa but where Kasano you call back there were masters about people or boost purposeful also one thing that may disagree with previous government that more councillor you for more can say like killing should be purposeful moderate it as I say I'm not sir I think I'm buying moderate it don't share about you should ship on purpose
so
then yes I'm buying it
okay
I'm buying you can ship akola so akola ya don say about bodio and one thing is that you entity you na buy in super abani is with commander aba bulala na for the bulala in house you slip anti unti end of my counter a force me memorize first Holy Quran you memorize the whole Quran hafiz for but me akola ye boni a even JHS akola with the phone ba o hwe pornographic ayi onsuro because unti mu no o chi na oji phone kura o be say dia one nti dey but who say we be buna ba me na dia be tell say be two for na nti a you know in the presence of your quality no na ka boni wa ye na ma mani next time we one kura wani be fere two year ko we we bio na me year say me connection for connection sake to just instill something in you so that next time you will not repeat what you did so indiscipline there it is not a canker in Ghanaian school exactly a worrying situation stakeholders
one you dey bahad
you know what you po as a Ghana and sometimes you see you sweat and the idea be a work far from western world you know the say person yes it doesn't help at all there are limitations and Ghana we have our cultural practices customs and what tradition yet to be giant outrightly into the years where we merge it with our cultural
contents be how many some phones na you know private friends me ko and kafo omo different say kind of research and omo different laboratory and facilities they go akwala emfa phone and class say be omo maybe period to do with maybe computing and other stuff when the community dey be ya obodo
it is very worrying say me in our Ghanaian school ofra obetimi at numbi sometimes profane music from A to Z or chegunitim but be a watch literature poem research how from literary devices you can explain what oxymoron is simile metaphor give examples in the literature books are what poetic but on the so it's very pathetic. I say we should remember that we are Ghanaians, we have our cultural values, customs and practices. We can't do away with them. It is when we begin to do away with them, that is when we lose our culture, we lose our values. And then we are agents.
When you say President for Zambia, question is full, you know, but and then even though a Korea Arabia international is being recognized and embraced very well, that's okay. Well, and then sorry, and Tabi, the owner was
about President our culture and tradition we must go with it. Ghana, one of the fine brains as president. So all the presidents they have brains, fine brains, fantastic. But we back what them. People say we in Kona, there's a Mahama. Very fantastic. Oh yeah, dear. Sometimes our own genuine shakaya, you may criticize at the beginning, but it won't say the right in the right direction. As I do, when you are young political opponent, because of your two about you MPP are mine. There's another idea where you are from Susana. Oh, they are listen to this. When you say only seasoned journalist, so we study this year. We don't criticize for nothing. Just criticize because you have hatred for a government. We don't do that. This is idea. Okay, abandon previous abandon. Idea why you are criticizing you. I will say a new first one. Cathedral, you are criticizing. One of the teachers here, so to me for transpose my inclusive cathedral. But MP from Oman defending, Oman ministers at the time, MPs, defend
no self defense no dey
make
it was one for so be
and catch yourself President Mahama and this aban say you criticize political opponent na you jira bibi so you jo shekan President Mahama say fugu a we call Zambia yi Zambia crowd they reacted negatively and later and later and they said by
it doesn't say you see who in the South Korea
so
no
and so the president that declared where is this smoke wearing this and when MP before by say MP before say we some who any infrastructure look at this as this smoke this year no go to food supply look at me yeah not just don't do my no you no dealing smokes so when people we are among you or a business person I dey already about one said you can say for this food your turn to sheda even before president Bekano you shifugu we do na shifugu no me dealing fugu wow na me dealing very seriously but then because of other schedules but still me here just 2 days ago I supply you first when the offices so order na my place na Ajaba me free there fugu free yendi normally they had woven ones they dey say you no come pa we eto
and ko na board in train
when amodi wa you pam say no quality e fugu
okay
the fugu e come dey dey say you no u sha gasa gaje so e come ejina so should also fugu the president Mama an exemplary leader o fugu promoting African values African culture and traditions no be tinchen enem say no na buy the power President Mama and Fidel by African for President Mama will lead presidency, Ghana will still exist. Different president will come, Ghana will exist. We will see young declare made in Ghana goes, young sharing promote to no one being Yesika, a billion year Jubaye. Sabi, no one will be a station at Onifugu. Mafrabia, Amuko school, Amuko Bono, a Bukosua, it will become what? A junior apart from school no obi there every school we were out of the station through fugunu e see the fee e dey obi if you are abaya jubaye ni bi kura wa start aduma sabi wontumi ye obi a le call for say dey ma empty fugu business no e ba be business opportunity for people to learn trade ebinu metumi abeye omejuma oboye to earn a living the president can dey we are he thought twice but Jewish can with me every side on the Babonti. Until me, whether a president and a powerful for no, I'll promote it because a idea I know it. And to me, in 2 weeks, I don't shift. This time around, President American may since day one up to May. Every Wednesday, we're in Fugu. Yes, no Fugu because a idea ever brought down on me. The idea about into business, small business, industry, and enterprises. Yeah, sometimes because we are among yourself. And we among yourself. We have our divergent opinions and views politically. But our idea that promote the nationality of Ghanaians, idea promote the nation at large. Idea every infrastructure ever or money no I was saying collectively ye kabom na ye som ye bom pare eta o mampanyina achi na aga na tumpo then there's o tin chaya o say gene say into to Ghana fon to aban ma o no anti sa o di agency ni agima bone e Ghana Ejinsahu and Ghana Amanu say now in the next few years if you very nice here Ghana for the power pass now to be here sir you bring Ghana to a point or a level na oba if you trust na ye obi aba no what trust na ye constitution no ancient say amaye and everybody say e be maybe I say ready because of political capital adwin bi a ɛta yɛ kyinti na ɛsi nneɛma nsɛm na ɔman no ebi ameka I make reference to Article 35 in the Constitution of Ghana under the directive principle of state policy. To paraphrase and not to quote verbatim. Also, as far as practicable, a government should continue to execute projects and programs commenced by previous administration. And anybody there in the world. I say, abayin bana or starting dwumadie bi a ɔyɛ ma Ghana man na ɔkoduru mpɛmpɛnso bi ne wɔnti na awie na ofiri aban so a abayin ɔba akyire ɔsɛ ɔno so ɔtoa so ɛba saa na Ghana ɛkɔ nkan because Kwame Nkrumah time no more development plan 10-year development plan 15-year development plan na nka successive governments ɛba na nka ɔmo toa so a nka ebi Nkrumah development plan wɔ wie na aban foforɔ bɛba nso de ne development plan bana yɛ start na yɛ toatoa so a wobɛduru this point a ebi a obi afi stage 1 a obi stage 3 a sɛ ɔba nka wo sɛ nkɔ wɔakyi bi mu wo start from stage 3 ebi a wo to stage 5 and 6 wobɛne wɔtoa so ne nyinaa ɔman na yɛkyekyere but sɛ wodi deep-seated parochialism and political bitterness and sentiment because o still nkyɛn nti obi yɛn na ɛkɔ nka yɛ woyɛ saa na Ghana mpo ne yie nti they see NPP is a pretentious political party. It is a party built on what? Selfish interest, parochialism, deep-seated sentiment associated with them.
Very well.
So very well. Because I said directive principle of state policy. Article 35. A government shall continue to prosecute projects and programs commenced by previous administration. Because MPP for this particular provision in the constitution, more at the back of Omubrains and can never Rubia or parliament other things because you just left power a few years ago. We went 2 years, Papa. I didn't know how to work away, you know. In Kaudi is hard to say in Kaudi Yaduma. You can't have them. And they should try to set back and know when a government is doing things to develop the nation. When it is to build Ghana. When for my generation.
Honorable, as we wrapping up, 2 minutes. Una, State of the Nation Address, President of the Bible, of Touching Education, Road, Health, and so we feel all sectors now are very sensitive now. Touching on. Then I will see who in about 2-3 minutes so that we wrap up.
There's a
special employment. Once I hear me when the statistical service about 325 or 330 or 50,000 employment now. But when the president was on the floor of parliament, I said 1 million. And sometimes I'm not saying, is it that we are the night power? You should have familiar and asking for ground. Statistical service.
Okay.
On the report on the buy in terms of employment.
Okay.
Was about 3,000, 30,000 plus.
Yes.
But President also through his address, 1 million employment.
Yes.
I mean, so I put that controversy be a pursue.
MZ, my main kind of seller. That was it.
Yeah.
There were employment, as a direct employment, indirect employment.
Okay.
And sometimes, there were a human being more. No, was it sustainable? No, sometimes
there are some specifications.
Yeah, sometimes it is necessary to do specifications. Sometimes we generalize to see the impact that the government has had on the people of Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, a junior baby, oh, many more, yes, some of them. And it will be more sustainable, and it will be more because of the current state of the economy that the MPP plunge on the country. There may be a mama Obama Kosi Boss. A visionary government will try to find a means or ways. Say Obama Binimu Anye Junabia almost have a call, man. So time you be never bria. You are to a sustainable government. That is the vision. That is the reason why the president had the vision of rolling out the 24-hour economy. Recently, we signed the bill. You don't say the last started. Very soon, the Chiba market, the woman said the Chiba market must start to do the 24-hour economy market. Was decided. And as a president, Mahama is a very bold and visionary president. Okay, employment now. A junior program, the national apprenticeship program. That was a more area, a new school, in the full 8 years, university graduate, a big year to my a be 18 because you pay and China Pagana from some a be no vendors or call her. But in the national president, my research in the must start. At least Busumi so when you be when you're a part-time Pragia spare, you are quiet. I'm not about to pour. You are not a Pragia Juma, but when I buy. But to me, a year was only a year or so. The president can work the impact that the president has had on the youth since assumption of office. Let me just say that, you say, President Mahama, he is a respect of our laws. He relied on Article 67 of the Constitution. And in a train, the government, the president should address the nation. The message of the president is grounded under Article 67. And Obayana said, no, but the state of the economy, a state that you to Ghana economy, also what you any impending so they do. Now, by me an objective politician. One thing, one criticism, this mapa. Some of the things are stay together too as we be around the young family together. Only one problem one party. Okay. Recently, one cocoa issue by. Yanim therefore ya say cocoa sector. It's very true. It's very true. MPP they left a negative equity of 3.9 billion at the cocoa sector editor. We are the positive equity of 1.8 billion in 2016. The Jama Cocoa Board. So how many actual default in the syndicated loan? I don't want to divert. Me come say, Yanuma, the say almost all facets of the economy, and then no episode almost say Christian in this about. So you see, forgetting that they just left the economy in the last 1 year, 3 months ago. Let me say one year, me 40 years by say many of these department institutions, I was saying when can you to that, cocoa sector, education, health. Near body of my yagu moko. We are not gonna form, but we are not going to say the mother yagu. But I'm saying, you're a responsible government, Yet we will not rely on their mess. We will fix it. Okay, I started. You started you're going to come but thank God, I'm saying, you're auditing industries and firms are inheriting millennium from that. We say we can start here. Some George communication. Because say one of their information or most sectors, communication sectors, a paltry amount less than 500 dollars in their coffers. This is embarrassing. And people by what not the state institution, Sky Google do 500 dollars, 5 million. And less than the state of the economy. Okay, first or see, we inherited an economy in severe distress, characterized by unsustainable debt levels, high inflation, sharp currency depreciation, and a deep cost of living. I don't know what the call has said. But see about unsustainable debt levels. Then you heard him say, about the about 7 million to media at least Ubobusia, Utia, the Untunjo, their caveat to us. since from Adam Kwame Nkrumah. From Nkrumah to President Mahama in 2016, yes, also Ghana Kuriasu, our debt stock car na edaho no 120 omukolasi 122 eri acha omu 122 billion aban dodo na oba ayo no from 1957 20 billion but MPP aban Akufo-Addo Bawumia aban bae no omo nso do firi so no omo jai 726.5 billion debt stock na Ghana man nti ohwa omo di over 520 billion in the account.
It's unprecedented.
Unprecedented. You didn't see that. And the president of everybody, I'm have a broker at you, but I will fix it. May have from me. When that me, I'm a economy. I find a time for. And what is the real okay? And all journalists they are aware that MPP Friday to 726.5 billion right. When baby are you monumental projects, you the positive impact on my Ghana. That's what I feel so. Now I see about inflation on so I never go for so. You himself,
honorable inflation as similar can is 3.8. 3.8. Yes. Ghanaians are also saying so it is not reflecting.
No, that
is, very well. Because and more for locally rice producers who are more monoquarian for the store import no eba. No airful, and now say, you say to me. It means so that the sick are 7 so much yen. Then you say we are 3.8% of inflation, and they said a cover 23 point, a cover 50 something, right? 54, right? And a buyer they do 23 no money. But most of Ghanaians are saying that no, we might. Then only to me, and I would do so amazing. I didn't answer no. Yes,
first, my own quality, a light on it. We see many Ghanaians see, and I'm really arguing because say few Ghanaians.
Oh,
few. They because say many are. You say few now, Mokano. Okay, maybe that's others issue. I say now inflation, 3.6%, not 3.8%. People are saying it doesn't reflect. Inflation echo could do 54. MPP fees will require 23.5% inflation. That time, with the objective analysis, we are among them. Meaning, no turn more back saying, you can correct. More back, your turn more could do 1,000 Ghana cedis. Your turn abroad could do 1,100 Ghana cedis, 11 million, 10 million. Your turn and what back, and what gallon could do 8 million Ghana cedis. 8 million. Old Ghana, old currency. Akoko ayeto akoko force. Akoko no eto akoko 1.8 200 Ghana cedis. By the positive impact of this inflation, and move back and do 500 Ghana cedis. 4.5, 4.6. You got 4.5. And then I see today, and then thank God. In fact, then we have to make sure, no. So I say many Ghanaians are not Ghanaians. So few Ghanaians are few Ghanaians are largely MPP fraternity. And then go to the market and find out from average Ghanaian, average petty trader in the market. Rebecca Achille said, "Nema boa abafam." And when you mean some, nema boa abafam. Basic commodities. Basic food stuff adetia me no e hwere yan so ya ni banku a ye be di abetie ya ni abetie a ye be di mo ya di mo a e be ni koko wo ba fam sugar we dey ti di koko sugar wo ba fam and in many years me yawo me teaching for many years afu we na wo say ya che asisure pa yama nkamufuo utumi the parliament it is sugar 2 bags 3 bags 1 bag we di chiche ni na me tell them say all of afu the man ya die o ma sugar above food u ba me dem at say welcome obi ba o ama me jiwe ashiria o jiwe inflation above sugar above from to 4.2 we started to require 4.5 sure we do the beer we for half our children 30 days when they are 15 days they are selling 4.2 who knows young year to require their sugar for 200 Ghana cedis a boy has a more the car president man as the state of the nation every day we dey do oba ayo na oman no asibuoso economy no atonsuo no yo ayi e fe say ayi say rating financial ratings oni mo MPP tan borno or the borno nyina to the Ghana for Moody's no Fitch solutions mo omo na mo ehwe ye financial na ska sem to yo no ma rating no ska sem no akodu say there's a matter about all the notable Fitch ratings Moody's and S&P global ratings almost the economy a junk status also the economy a baller economy but thank God president Mahama what to remember you no rate is now could B minus B plus and the in China I don't think baba na basu kase wa yade and the guy feel no mo feel look because omo in China Ghana for to me ya and omo wura small beka very well and then Eurobond that MPP default year time so abaya between $709 million United States dollars even ya British scandal no also in picture no everyone can say to next year no ya better this year so and so far so good the Ghanaian economy is booming. Everything is on course. Average Ghanaian agriculture. That is what is MPP. The paying said. Obia Hobeton. Nanda Poko Sekla. A month for now, maybe a mobile demonstration. Also, after another culture, I say, only people are full. You to your mom 220 Ghana cities, 250 Ghana cities. So I'm not going to do this. You're gas here. People have come out. Honorable, people now. Let me end with this quotable quote. Let me end with this quotable quote from the book of Imperium. As a politician, I read novels, particularly apart from law, I read political novels. And one political novel I admire so much is the book of Imperium, written by Robert Dennis Harris. You get it? It was written or published in June 2006. In that particular book, he used Cicero of Roman Empire as the protagonist or the hero. At some point in the book, Cicero said, "Politics is a country idiot." Then what I say? I see ya not just no. I better say we create a young son. And as Cicero, the political imperium, no. So okay, book now. It tells you, or let us say that it demonstrates or reflects the political happenings of this era, especially the last 8 years. MPP for which means say, almost the year we have what we call schizophrenia. We have what do you call it? There's another word because they are sitting outside. No? We are suffering from jaundice and political schizophrenia. That is the word. Schizophrenia. Because of the autonomy, and what person almost 2 foot people down for as we first say politics is a country idiot. They are phenomenal character inside a year, but anyone say now baby power. But means saying the Ghana for 7. Those who cannot read between the lines, young fast sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Honorable Mujib Ronaldo,
MPP for so until more opposition and almost to a Boba Park and also when you know when they get the opportunity now politicians. No, I said so thank you very MPP to me. Thank you compare and disagree. We give constructive criticisms. Then of your card, yeah, no me example say MPP for omo to anomo baby yeah criticize as then opposition. Omo see there be yet in charity but actually the way say omo dey no and yet let me be a cathedral for a good dam for free education we send be omo be ya mo tra they don't think through the box no ma here and among that say a give his kaka fine and then and all right why is the room so we am say this time as about who can say that invite me no some of the statement when you invite me to act no but oral no you see law the rule of justice grounds slowly and the oral ebe ya say we be Russia for be akutumi ati work who say attention the rule of law grounds slowly and I say over about 100 of people Omudi e won krata ni ehwehwemu currently 15 of them are currently in the prosecution 15 of them currently over 100 of former appointees about some the police so it's gradual we have said that we say yeah because of say we film down as card the omo minister wa go share to do bafu because say omra preferata ombaji aboji krata nko mai but only we say we hear Ghana sika we dig Ghana sika so let me say I'm just saying we Ghana sika if I make I'm a law student I learn say we Ghana sika na say be say one year course here I don't go come do very well and I say the the course e dem jare come do na one year kulukulu e na wo jare yendi market one year kulukulu see kulukulu fo wo jira ya be o mini kulukulu ya ni ho when you come and so I be na ball I don't hear and Jamanswa. Thanks so very much. Mujib Ronaldo, thanks so very much for coming on the show. This has been Ghana Matters for you on African Union Television. Yeah, one girl line. For you know, honorable. Happy Ramadan. Let me introduce you. African Union Television. Enka boss woman coming for Enka Techima, Enka Ghana man. Yeah. That's in your Juma. I went to Rakuya so check. We are money. Moya must 31 years as a 42 or 42. Thanks so very much, Mujib, for coming. It's been a wonderful discussion here this morning, Monday, March 2, 2026. God willing, we're going to be back tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy the day. My name is Kwasi Amankwa. I just introduced under the leadership of DK Wins, MCR, Kofi Amankwa, Wilson, Katongo. A wonderful crew, guys. Good morning.